courtroom in the County Administration Building, 200 South Texas Avenue, Suite 106. First item on the agenda is the invocation of Pledge of Allegiance to the U.S. and Texas flag, and I'll lead those. Father, I want to thank you for your love and your mercy to us. I want to thank you, Father, we live in a country that we get to elect our officials. We have that freedom. We live in a country that we have the freedom that we have. Father, I want to ask that you'll be with us this morning as we make decisions for the county, continue to protect our first responders and military as they protect our lives. Be with us, continue to bless our United States, our state, and our county. I ask all these things in your name. Amen.
Amen.
I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Second item on the agenda is call for citizens' input and concerns, and Avery Martin. Avery, where? Oh.
She's waiting on some others outside.
I
think they were out waiting.
To the last, to the end? Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Any citizen input and or concerns? Number 3 is presentation and or discussions. And Santos, I didn't see him this morning. Okay, come on up and give us the update on the coronavirus.
Oh, yes, I've got the letter for you now.
Have we had cases reported in Brazos County?
I beg your pardon?
No.
Have we had cases reported in Brazos
I don't
County?
think so.
No.
Okay.
Hello, County Judge, Honorable Commissioners, distinguished ladies and
Could you move the
gentlemen.
microphone in front of you so, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we can hear you.
Mr. Director, Mr. Santos, is out of town at a conference in Houston, so I'm representing him at this presentation. I am Yao Akpalu, epidemiologist in the Brazos County Health District. It is a pleasure for the Health Department to present this issue, which is of current interest in the nation today. We had been referring to this disease as 2019 neurocoronavirus. It has recently been given an official name of COVID-19, and the virus which causes it is SARS-CoV-2, or just a minute. And the basis of this is this, that there are many viruses common in animals and cause disease in animals. But it is realized that rarely and occasionally these animal coronaviruses can emerge, crossover, or spill over to cause diseases in human beings. In human beings themselves, there are several coronaviruses which cause disease, and it is when a coronavirus, is detected for the first time in humans that it is referred to as a novel coronavirus. And it is of interest to note here that in the past 20 years, this is the third time a coronavirus which circulates in animals has merged over, spilled over, or crossed over to cause diseases in humans. The first one occurred in 2003 called SARS-CoV. The second one in 2012 called MERS-CoV, and the current one, which is what we're calling as SARS-CoV-2. The symptoms of this disease are fever, cough, sore throat, runny nose, difficulty in breathing, shortness of breath, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. And it is noted that at this point, it takes about 2 to 14 days for anybody infected with the virus to begin to show signs. And the severity varies. About 80% of people who are infected show only mild or no symptoms at all. About 16% of people progress into severe illness, and about 2 to 3% of people who are infected die of it. And at this point, we want to state that COVID-19 is more contagious, more deadly, and more severe than the influenza. Influenza causes about 0.1% deaths in those who are infected. But as of now, the estimate is that COVID-19 is causing deaths in about 2% of those who are infected. In other words, about 10 to 20 more times more deadly than the flu. And there are specific people who are at higher risk of getting the disease than others, and these are the elderly, those who have pre-existing medical conditions like diabetes, cardiovascular disease, COPD, and immunosuppression. And especially healthcare providers stand a higher risk because of their closeness to patients. And how is the disease transmitted? Just as we said, because it's a disease of animals, it has first to go to human beings. And once the initial transmission to humans occurs, human-to-human transmission occurs by person to person mainly. That is people who are close to the person who is infected, and it is through respiratory droplets during coughing or sneezing. And the one thing which is striking and of interest to public health at this point is the fact that people who are infected and have not yet developed signs are capable of transmitting the disease to other people. And that is of great concern to us. And right now, it is being estimated that a small number of people, or percentage of people, may get the disease through contaminated objects and surfaces. The diagnosis is by testing respiratory samples and blood. The treatment, there is no current specific treatment for COVID-19 as at this point. Management is purely by supportive or symptomatic treatment. Vaccination, as of today, there is no vaccine for COVID-19. And it is interesting to note here that because the virus is brand new, and no human has suffered from it before, no human being has immunity or resistance against it. Prevention, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, there is only one tool in the toolbox to fight this illness. It is preventive measures. And this consists of avoiding close contact with people who are sick, avoiding touching our eyes, nose, mouth with unwashed hands, staying at home by people who are sick, and it is advised, very highly advised and recommendable that people should cover their cough, their sneeze, and if possible, with tissue paper, which should be discarded in the trash can, and after that, please wash our hands. And this is the message of the day. We are requested or required to wash our hands as often as possible with soap and water for at least 20 seconds after visiting the bathroom, before eating, and after blowing our noses, coughing, or sneezing. In the absence of the availability of soap and water to wash our hands, it is recommended that we use a hand sanitizer consisting of at least 60% alcohol base. And that is not the end. After that, please wash our hands again with soap and water. And it is advised that we clean and disinfect frequently touched objects and surfaces, and avoid travel to areas with ongoing transmission of COVID-19. As at this point, face masks are not universally recommended for everybody. It's only reserved for healthcare workers, people who are taking care of ill people at home, and individuals who are showing signs of the disease. I'm afraid this is outdated because I prepared this on the 26th of February, but by now it has gone far beyond what we have shown. And again, all the figures on this slide are no longer valid as at now. Figures have doubled, quadrupled, and so on. We want to pay particular attention to what is happening in the US. And as at this morning, we have about 106 cases of COVID-19 in the US and 6 deaths. Those other figures are also different. And the states as well are different. There are about 11 states reporting now, and 2 of them have declared state of emergency right now. Those 5 countries which are highly hit at this point remain the same, but the figures there are all outdated, I'm afraid. But the countries to watch are China, South Korea, Japan, Italy, and Iran. The CDC has released travel alerts or restrictions of different levels to these 5 countries as at today. The big question is this: are we having a pandemic on our hands? All the experts seem to indicate that not yet, not quite, but we're almost there. CDC and other agencies have been planning and preparing and practicing for an occasion such as that, when such things as we have listed will arise. More cases of the disease will be worldwide, and in the US, person-to-person spread will be worldwide as well as in the US. There will be large numbers of people needing medical care at the same time. There will be high numbers of people going to hospitals. There will be an increased number of hospitalizations and deaths. The hospitals' facilities will be overrun, overwhelmed, as well as healthcare workers. No doubt, EMS, law enforcement, and transportation will be overwhelmed, and absenteeism will increase, leading to perhaps closures of schools, daycares, workplaces, businesses, games, events, and so on. And there will be a lot of effect on social life, public health, industry, and the economy. The only strategy we have at this point, ladies and gentlemen, is non-pharmaceutical interventions, consisting of what we have all described right now. That is at the personal level, preventive measures at the personal level, at the community level, and in the environment as a whole. We have tried to compare the severity of this illness with influenza, and we all know that the same things which work for flu are working for the new virus as far as prevention is concerned. And luckily for us, we have vaccination and antiviral drugs for flu. So it is highly advocated that we attend and do the necessary possible for flu, get vaccinated, get treated early, so that we can at least have flu behind us, so that we can face COVID-19 squarely. These are the estimates of the figures of flu as at the February 15. And we want to draw particular attention to what is happening in Brazos County. We want to draw attention to the fact that as at the 3rd week of February, that's 22 February, we have been reported, it has been reported to the health department, 6,359 cases of flu. That is about 4 times what we saw last year at the same moment, just 1,714. And comparing that to the 6 previous years or 5 previous years, the 6,359 cases of flu almost have outweighed what we had seen for the whole year in all previous years except 2017-18. And if we had added the last week of February to it, we would have surpassed even what happened in the worst season on record, which is 2017-2018. So Flu is quite severe this year, and we want to pay as much attention to it as possible. As far as the flu types are concerned, A, B, and C, A and B, this has been the pattern over the period up to 15th of February. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our presentation, and we are ready to take any questions. Thank you.
Okay, questions?
I got one. Does the temperature affect the life of this virus? Will it change come summertime?
The observation is that low temperatures and low humidity permit the transmission of the disease. That is what has been noted for SARS and MERS. And we are stimulating or expecting that, we are estimating and expecting that this new virus will behave in the same way. But there is no indication as to whether the transmission rate or the facility of multiplying or replication of the virus will decrease when temperatures increase. All we know is that conditions are favorable when the temperatures are low and humidity is low.
One of the things that is rather common in situations like this, I mean, the main things that I've seen in the popular media have been don't panic. And this is great information. Where can people who want to follow updates from the local health department find those updates on the web, or be able to stay informed about what the current status is that's quality information as opposed to something that somebody wrote on the internet and it must be true?
As at this point, we are glad to inform the public that the CDC has developed so many interim guidelines for specific groups and organizations and the general public. There is a whole lot at the CDC website. And it's just a question of navigating to which part of it is relevant to your purposes. Everything is there. In addition to that, the Brazos County Health District has developed very adequate, current, situational reports at its website. And it's a question of going to the website of the health district and looking it up, clicking on coronavirus, or going to preparedness. We have very detailed, specific guidelines prepared by the health district and with very direct links to where you can find what is relevant to your purposes at our website. And we are glad to notice that, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, the CDC has put up links and guidance as far as schools, universities, businesses, EMS, and all other groups are concerned at their website. Very impressive. And we want to inform the public as well that the health department, the health district, is up in arms, planning and putting contingency plans in place for any positive case in Brazos. As of today, there is no positive case of COVID-19 in Texas or in Brazos County. But we have put in place measures to counteract any such eventuality as at this day.
Gotcha. Well, it just as a public service, it's brazoshealth.org is the URL for the Brazos County Health District. And there's also a link, if you search on Google, that goes from the Brazos County website to it, so you can stay informed. And it's one of the things that's headlined. So thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. We will move on and consider and take action on agenda items 4 through 22. Number 4, Order 20-002 to retain and acquire the legal counsel of professional services and law firm Bickerstaff Heath, Delgado Acosta LLP of Austin, Texas.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 5 is consider and take action regarding Bickerstaff Delgado Acosta LLP proposal for legal services for 2020 TxDOT County Transportation Infrastructure Fund Grant Program.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 6 is request from Purchasing Department to replace 2 Dodge Chargers and 2 Dodge Durangos approved for the FY 2020 capital budget. Dodge is no longer making the 2020 V6 Police Pursuit Dodge Charger. The estimated price difference is $3,100.35 per vehicle.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 7 is request from Fleet Services to retire and replace 2009 Ford E350, the jail unit number 172, due to high mileage and a defective engine with the 2020 Ford Transit at the cost of $37,731. This unit is on the lot and is ready to be shipped. A quote for a 2020 Chevy Express was obtained for $29,730, but it would not be available until September or October, leaving one jail work crew without a vehicle.
Move approval.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 8 is permission to advertise for bid 20-108 hydromulch seating for the county right-of-way.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 9 is contract renewal with Walker County for juvenile pre-adjudication detention services.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 10 is contract renewal for number 20-106R with All-Star Pest Control for the termite control for the main building and 3 small buildings at the Boonville Heritage Park.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 11 is ratification of CIP 20-503 with Jacody Construction LP for repair of the CMU at the entrance of Boonville in the amount of $5,000.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. I wanted to, they've actually finished that project out there.
Here's the before.
Pardon?
We, once they tore the brick off of the entrance there to where we had bricks falling, we found that the substructure wasn't as safe looking as it had been hoped. So that's what this $5,000 was, is to replace that substructure. And then click the next one, Candy. And that's what it looks like today. They finished the project. It's got stone and doesn't have a brick going over the top as they did in the old structure. I drove by it this morning. It really looks good. I mean, it's really makes that entrance pop. It really helps it. It's taller than what it was. So I think it's a great asset to help the looks of the Boonville Cemetery. I think we got a motion in a second.
You do.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 12 is approval of service contract CIP 20-07 lighting upgrade at the Brazos County Expo Complex Exhibit Hall with Britt Rice Electric LP in the amount of $19,900.
Move approval. Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 13 is consider and take action on Wixon Creek Special Utility District utility permit to lay 1,300 feet of 6-inch water line within the right-of-way of Shirley Road to sites located in Precinct 2.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 14 is consider and take action on Wixon Creek Special Utility District utility permit to construct a road bore for a 6-inch water line crossing Grassburg Road, Shady Lane, and Scaster Road. Crossings will be encased to be a minimum of 36 inches under the bottom of the ditch. Sites located in precinct 2.
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 15, expenditure journal entries FY 19/20, 020075 through 020078.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? None motion carries. Number 16 is tax refund application for the following.
Move approval A through H.
Second.
Motion made, seconded to approve A through H. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 17 is Commissioners Court minutes for the following dates. A, February 4th, 2020, regular meeting. B,
Move approval A through D.
Second.
motion made, seconded to approve A through D. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 18 is budget amendments. Budget amendments FY 19/20, 22.1 through 22.6.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 19 is personnel change of status.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 20 is payment of claims. Claims to be paid by Brazos County, claim number 8023710 through claim number 8023937.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. We will skip down to number 23 is acknowledgment of Brazos County Community Supervision and Corrections Department financial statements for the year ended August 31st, 2019. 24 is acknowledgment of Brazos Valley Economic Development Corporation's financial statement with reports of certified public accountants for the year ended September 30, 2019. Number 25, juvenile report on detention population. Lynn.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. We have 31 youth in detention with 21 males, or 20 males, 11 females. And we have 16 on electronic monitor with 6 pending, and 2 of those kids are out of county kids.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. 26 is Sheriff's report on inmate population. Sheriff.
Judge, Commissioners, good morning. 614. Some sent a group to the prison.
Good.
527 males, 87 females, 63 with electronic monitors, and 25 are pending.
Okay. Thank you, Sheriff. I guess Wayne's busy this morning, huh? Okay. Then announcement of interest items and possible future agenda topics.
Today's the day
Don't
to go
forget
vote.
to vote.
That's correct.
If you haven't voted, today's the day.
I just wanted to remind everybody that we have defensive driving classes for county employees only. Our next class is March 19th. We still have some spots open. We limit it to 30 people per class. So anybody that drives a county vehicle or drives on county time in your personal vehicle, it's highly recommended that you take it.
I took the first class. It was well done, and that's what I learned.
All right. Good. Thank you. Number 28 is call for citizens' input and/or concerns, and Avery Martin.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Avery Martin. I'm the Brazos County 4-H Extension Agent, and we have some exciting news this morning, but I'm not going to take their time, so I'm going to let Ms. Stutz talk, and then the kids are going to take it away. So thank you for having us.
My name is Erin Stutz. I'm an ag science teacher at College Station High School, and I'm going to turn it over to the kids.
Hi, my name is Megan McMurray. I'm a senior at College Station High School and currently serving as the College Station FFA president. I won a $10,000 scholarship through San Antonio Livestock Show in the Meat Science Skill-a-thon. Here we compete identifying retail, and you take a test.
Hi, my name is Cassie Brown. I'm also a senior at College Station High School and a member of Brazos County 4-H, and I'm currently the Wixon Valley 4-H president. I won a $10,000 scholarship as well as San Antonio, competing in the meat judging contest, where I identify retail cuts, I placing classes, and I have questions over those placing classes to see kind of where they correlate with industry standards and averages, and notes over those things.
Hi, my name is Miranda Skaggs. I'm a freshman at Rudder High School, and I'm a member of Brazos County 4-H and Rudder FFA. This year I won a $10,000 scholarship at the San Antonio Livestock Show. I had the grand champion Sembra heifer, so it's really exciting.
Howdy everyone, my name is Madison Colvin. I am a junior at Rudder High School, where I'm currently the vice president of Rudder FFA, and I'm also the chairman of Brazos County 4-H Council. I also won a $10,000 scholarship through the San Antonio Livestock Show by participating in Swine Skill-a-thon. I won the senior division, and through this contest, it tests your knowledge over the swine industry. First, you take a test, and then you go through several skill assessments. And once you make finals, there's the top 5, and then you have to give a prepared public speech over an issue in the swine industry. This year, our topic was African swine fever.
Hi, my name is Braden Stutz. I'm a sophomore at College Station High School. I am the Building Communities Chair for our College Station FFA chapter. I'm also part of the 4-H program. I won a $10,000 scholarship at the San Antonio Livestock Show for my Red Brangus grand champion Red Brangus heifer.
So we all can count, and that is $50,000 that these kiddos brought back to the Brazos Valley for scholarships. So we wanted to just share the news that they are going out and doing great things, and they all are starting their college funds. So thank you again for having us, and good job, kiddos.
Thank you. Thank y'all, Avery, for coming in. 4-H is such a great program to train leaders up. Y'all do a great job out there, and obviously we got a bunch of great kids from Brazos County who are growing and doing a great job. So thank you.
Thank you.
Where do our seniors want to go?
We want to stand while maybe we get.
I'm going to Texas Tech.
I'm going to Texas A&M.
Anybody else? Haven't decided.
One second. One more.
Yeah. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to move back up to number 21, and convene an executive session pursuant to the Texas Government Code 551.0725 to deliberate business and financial issues related to a contract being negotiated. Bruce, is this the one that we actually have to take a vote on?
This is yes.
Okay.
Capital equipment purchases, you have to vote unanimously to go into executive session.
Second.
And I provided you with a written determination that an open meeting wouldn't have a detrimental effect on the position of Commissioners Court in negotiations with the third person, and that we'd be recording this session.
Okay, we got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, and it's unanimous. And the time is 10:35.
And Judge, I think we needed to invite.
Oh. Okay, we're coming back out of executive session. It's 11:02, and there's no action to be taken. We'll adjourn.
Thanks.